And ladies.
And ladies.
And the rest of them. And the rest of them.
I mean,
You're a power of the ladies.
never go around here again. Look at that, you know, it's great from up to the reception. You know, we've a mighty part of the country here. It was, there is John just as I'm a candidate. Like, I mean, the help and the emotion that people put into this, it's unreal. You know, to get such a vote, like, lads in Tipperary thought this was a big cod Joe Hannigan standing like. And I think you guys here, everybody, the neighbours, friends, the whole parish, the community in general around have been massive. And the work they put in, you know, the sacrifices that people made to go canvass on the evenings, brilliant. I mean, I know what it's like. You know, County is a small family or a young family, and it's got cows in the care, and he was there, and I just mentioned with a few, and like lads have made an awful effort. And I mean, you know, today I knew, I sat in the kitchen inside, you know, and I was going to tap the pole, and I was giving out to people say you're being very presumptuous, whatever. But I knew it because I knew that when the guys came back from the far-flung places that they were in, you know, we shamed, we got 8 votes above in Rear Cross, we got 2 in Common, we got... You know, our friends next door in Kilbarron, our friends in Kilbarron next door, like, you know, 350. On a diamond, hi Kilbarron! 395 votes cast them over the puck on, and we got 207 of them. You know, Ballycommon, big turnout, Newtown with Jacob, big turnout. Bordersacane, massive. Bordersacane was massive. A big second vote there in Bordersacane. What do we get from this? You know, I think that, you know, all the work that the people done going around, you know, getting those votes is brilliant. And I mean, the team, like, lucky enough, we played a bit of junior football back in '89, and we got back to hurling in '87, and we came on John Joe and his wife Mary, fucking massive, like, you know. Like, I mean, you know, you talk about quality people, like, you know, John Joe wrote the book Hearts of Oak down in Portumna, and the work he's done, and Mary, his wife, massive stuff, like, she done everything. They were there before 4 times, they brought to the table massive organisation, and they were, you know, they knew us all well, but at the same time they were in control of the job, and they were able to go say, right, you know, give direction, and we were able to take that direction, and they were while somewhere. Mayor Culpa, like, was massive, you know, and like, you know, there was friends there, like Joe Slattery knew every parish, every road, everybody on the road. I don't know how that fucking knew him. Massive, like, and you know, like, and we'll say every evening the people came, like, and you know, they do this bit of a road, and people went out, we'll go from point A to point B, and they done it. It was massive, people were going, and I mean, and I'll tell you what, a lady said to me tonight in Thurles, she said she was originally from West Tipperary, she was talking Irish, and I engaged with her, and she says, she didn't know who I was, she was Eamon Brown from down your way, and she said, like, she said to me, she said, Eamon Brown introduced me to Joe Hannigan. She said, yeah, she said, I had your people at my door, and she said, they were quality canvassers. I said, yeah. You know, the quality of people in our community, like, you would not get those anywhere in Ireland. You know, and they came along there and they were doing a canvass on my behalf, and they brought across the message to those people by being the people that they were, the quality they were, they epitomise what I am, and like, I'm delighted to be part of you guys. It's brilliant to be part of it. You know, we had situations before where we say we could do it, we did it. Like we went on and we did it. We had our field days. We've done our field. We had our race days in Limerick. We've done all the things. We did it like, and we went on. We took them on as massive things. And like for a community, like we were hit with tragedy as well down along the line, and we all mucked in together and we did it and we got through it. And like we had good days and we had bad days. Today is one of the good days.
And we did it today.
Like I really appreciate, you know, the work that you guys done, everybody, and the support that we got from the general community. Like, you know, the vibe was there the whole way. Like in our own little parish here, like 85% of the people went out and voted. 85% that really, and I got 80% of that. I'm extremely proud to be here before you tonight. You're all my friends. I'm not a perfect person by any manner or means. There are people that argue against to say that I am perfect. But there was a lady up the road here. There was a lady up the road here one time, and her name was well, we will remain nameless because it's actually, it was Dan Hawk up here, you know, and one morning Joe Kitson came up. He used to work for Hawks. He came up, and Joe was, when he came up, it was 8 o'clock of a summer's morning, came up to work anyway, and Nan was sitting out in the middle. She was sitting out in the middle of the yard on a chair, and Joe said, you know, what's wrong with you, Nan? She says, I'm sulking. You know, it was 8 o'clock of a summer's morning. The two brothers, Tommy and Matty, were living in the house with her. She says, I'm sulky, you know, and she says, she said, Joe said, look at Nan, don't be like that, you know, everything will be grand, you know, don't be like that, and you know, and they were going on anyway, and you know, there's no, and she said Joe said to look at, there's nobody perfect, you know, and Nan says back, and they were very deep. The Hawks would be a very, very intelligent people, and and she was very deep, and this lady now would have only very minimal education. She says, Joe, she says there was only one perfect man, she said, and they crucified him, you know. That's what again, man, you know, we really done it. Like, people are saying, you know, we got 2,037 votes. Hey, Joe! Hey, Joe! The whole part, all Tipperary are saying, like, you know, who are these guys? How did they manage that? Like, how did you manage it? Like, you know what I mean? But they don't know what we are. We are serious. You did it, Joe. So no, I didn't do it. I wouldn't have had a hope in hell of doing it without the team that we had and the people that, like. I hope that I can perform to the level of a better perform to the level of the sport we had. Like, and you know, my wife Jane and my family are much appreciative of all that you've done. You've been massive, and like I would always try to be generous in every sense of the word, if we could at all, both in word and deed and every way. And like, I mean, you know, I think that you guys have always reciprocated that back to us, and we much appreciate that, you know. And you know, I don't know what else I can say about it. Look what I said thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody. And look what I say that look, there was the jobs, like we went on, and the boys put up the posters. You know, they put up the posters, and we had they put the posters up, and I'll tell you one thing. You know, we had Catty first day off, and I said to Catty, she said, we weren't going to do any posters at all, you know. We said, we wouldn't do any posters at all, so next thing, we said, Jesus, the boys said after a week, we were the only ones, we were the only ones with no posters. Said, right, we're going to have to get posters. So, of course, we had no money. The money flowed in, everybody gave a few quid, and we got next thing we got a deal done with the Guardian. We had 400 posters that had done. So Kathy said about the photograph, and I said, "Jeez, Kathy," I said, "I wouldn't be very photogenic." We went on anyway, and she came up and I said, "Joe, you better get a photograph from a good few years ago." And she came up with a photograph there. That was taken at a football match, and I don't know whether we were winning or losing, but I'd done the business. And it really, you know, everybody said to me, "Jesus, I don't know you, but I know your photograph." So the poster was massive. So the lads went around, and I think Cue Ball there was complaining that he had to get up on top of was it Virginia Down at that time there. But the posters up high. We had to put the posters up high because everywhere else was gone. So the big benefit of that was nobody could take them down, they're up so high. So look at lads, for Eddie and the boys that put up, they were taking out posts this morning there, I think the bars out. I said, "Where are you playing up with?" I think that, well, like Jackie Healy, way below and Kerry, we stole one. I wonder if he's out in the shed. Lads were stealing my photograph, my posters, because I said, "Jeez, we have to have one of them, you know." I think if anyone one of those posters souvenir for your shed, they're on sale, they're 50 euros each anyway. So look, it takes a bit of that. And like a whole lot of people, you know, made contributions in every sense of the word. Their time, they went across over the countryside. There was money flowing in there for all the time, for the pay for all the crack that was going on. And you know, it was massive. I appreciate all that, because to be honest with you, I'm near enough broke myself. But anyway, we did all that things, and like, it was massive to do all that. And look at, you know, we've probably, a lot of people have gone through maybe not the best of times in the last number of years with what's going on and our economy. But like the rest of us, trying to get back up on the horse. So I say, we'll all get up on the horse together, and we'll drive it on. And hopefully, you know, when we get up the horse, we hope that one inside Burns game with Jimmy Finn at the moment will be a winner. We're on horse with Hannigan in there, so he's looking good at the moment. Anyway, with help of God, he'll do the business. So I think we're going to call him Drive On Joe. Look, I don't know. It's dangerous to be making spiffs, you know, for bringing anybody out, you know. But I mean, again, thanks to everybody. And look, I'd say, you know, tonight we'll have a bit of a crack, but tomorrow night we're going to Kilbarron Quay at 8 o'clock, and I hope you'll all be there. You know, it's going to be a very simple affair.